Hey Pisces, welcome. Oh, just a bunch of cards just flying out. Oh my goodness. Pisces, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your, excuse me, June 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Pisces, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you. Pisces. All right. The Fool card is your overall energy, so taking a leap of faith. Let's see. You have the Chariot, Cancer energy as your current energy. So this is an energy of moving. This is feeling guided to move in a particular direction. You have the Judgment as the challenge. So the challenge could be about an opportunity, a second chance. Seven of Pentacles is why it's all happening. Something you've invested in, or possibly looking at what you've invested in and seeing the fruits of your labor type of thing. Did this grow anything? Ten of Pentacles in the past, family situation, something that was long-term. Could have to do with legacy, inheritance, long-term wealth, etc. Three of Pentacles on your mind. You could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart. There's a lot of pentacles showing up. If not, this can just simply be about your stability and security, your money, anything in this 3D realm. And your outcome, oh, Three of Pentacles is working together. It's partnership. And Page of Cups is your outcome. So either a message that comes through, that could be an apology or somebody expressing some sort of emotions. But it is good news. It is something emotional. So let's see. Why is the Fool card here as the overall energy for Pisces? Nine of Swords just flipped. That is stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking. So Nine of Swords with the Empress. Feminine energy could be about growth, abundance, what it is that you're birthing or creating. And the Six of Swords. All right. Oh, and Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Moving to calmer waters. I don't know if you're taking a chance on Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck can represent soulmate connection, something of the past. Could even be childhood things. And it does represent authenticity, genuineness. I feel like this is almost like moving to a different phase, because I'm looking at this Empress card and it just seems to be the only card that has light, basically. If you can see, both these two cards, the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords, are very dark. And then you have the Empress, this light. This feminine energy of creation, of nurturing, of creativity, of beauty. There's something here that you're stressed about and you're trying to move on from. Taking a leap of faith. Could it be that you are leaving the past in the past, moving on to calmer waters for the sake of growth? We'll see. We'll see. What is this Chariot here? Now, this can be the feminine energy as well, so this can pertain to the female Pisces. You could be concerned about your own well-being, your own feminine energy, moving on, Six of Swords, taking a leap of faith into something new or a new phase. Why is the Chariot here? We'll see in a second as the reading progresses. Why is the Chariot here? The Star card, Aquarius energy, Leo energy with the Strength card, and the Four of Cups, the Devil, Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. This card's been coming out for all of the readings. There is almost a sense of needing to be strong, needing to have courage, being brave. But with the Four of Cups, this is just telling me that there is a sense of either missed opportunity or perhaps feeling dissatisfied with something. I kind of feel some sort of growth here. You have the King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, have it in your chart. The King of Swords could also be someone who is very direct. Could be someone who is aloof, maybe a little on the harsher side. Okay. Clearly these cards want to come out on their own. Do I even have to shuffle? Maybe I'll just hold them and they'll just pop out. So King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Somebody might be feeling left out in the cold. Hey, Kevin. The Judgment card. I don't know if this is a rejection. Let's keep going. Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Oof, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Wands. There is something here that created lack of trust. Maybe there was mind games, but created some sort of suffering. It was almost like it kept doubling down. I feel like this is something that possibly you've tolerated already time and time again until it's made you suffer. And at this point with the Four of Swords, this is making the solid decision to invest in your own peace. I think you were investing your time and energy into something that ultimately was leading to some sort of pain. For some, this could even be a self-sabotage thing. Something has become clear, though. What is this Ten of Pentacles, bro? These cards. All right. We have the Five of Wands. Conflict, drama, competition, arguments. The Two of Cups, a relationship, a partnership. And the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Tower. All right. This is clearly some sort of this can be about a business for some, but I'm going to go ahead and say this is a relationship that had a foundation or has, I don't know if it's still there or not, but it's in the past right now, in the past position. Either this was a marriage. There's something sturdy here about this relationship or a relationship that was invested in. But there was a lot going on here with this Five of Wands. Like I said, drama, fighting, other people involved. There could have even been this fighting for a relationship to feel secure. And I'm saying to feel secure because of the Queen of Pentacles, because queens are about receiving. It's the feminine energy. Feminine energy receives, masculine energy provides, gives. And the best way. I hope it didn't cut off the audio. All right, for those of you who are in here, did the audio cut off? If not, just let me know that you can hear me. Because in the past, with this Queen of Pentacles, what I was describing is it's like making a baby. So a woman creates, right? What she is given, she can then birth. So that's what the feminine energy is. What's at the bottom? The Tower. Something could have collapsed, could have fallen apart. Something could have happened all of a sudden. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? I do feel a sense of a lot of invested time and energy. A lot was put into this. It doesn't have to be that it was like, oh, something that was 20 years. It could have been something that was 2 years, but there was a lot of time and investment in there. Page of Swords, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Death card, Scorpio. And Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be waiting for some sort of change, waiting for this leadership role to appear or somebody to take action in that sense, to be like, yes, a significant amount of change with this Three of Pentacles working together. If that's not the case, I almost feel like somebody is stubbornly waiting or just watching this end. Strong Aries energy appearing here. Let's see what else. Page of Cups. I'm going to take out more cards. I don't feel like I'm giving all of the information. Why is the Page of Cups here? Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's the Three of Wands again. Somebody could come back around saying, I'm much better now. I'm ready to provide. I'm ready to be secure and stable. I'm ready to be reliable. Why is this here? All right, there is clearly some sort of heavy toxic energy that is still attached to this. It could just be that there's a lot of fear still attached to this. I mean, of course there would be. With this Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, there's a lot of struggle here. There could have been a lot of a ego battle. It doesn't have to be, but why is this Death card here? Somebody wants to say something. Somebody could be ignoring the other person or not really listening. High Priestess, Ten of Wands, and the Devil. Yeah, if this is over or you feel like something is over, it could be that somebody feels like this is almost like internally knowing that this is a burden, this is heavy, this is toxic. For some, it's knowing that the the extra weight that needs to be picked up could be about tempering toxic patterns, habits, addictions. I'm trying to like ask myself, okay, what else could this devil card be? Because you have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. And the Temperance is about being patient. It's about understanding that what it is that you're manifesting is here energetically. You're just waiting for it to show up in the 3D. Someone could feel like they've been patient enough. Again, apply it to where it resonates. Work, love, family, yourself, friendship, blah, blah, blah. Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. Someone's avoidance, fickle ways, player ways, lying. Did I say inconsistency? Could have ruined this Ten of Cups. And I'm saying that because you have this harmony, happily ever after, and then you have the Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, avoiding, running away, and then the Knight of Wands is this, you know, all this passion, and then the fire blows out. Or avoids and then comes back. It's inconsistent. The only consistency is the inconsistency. Five of Cups, the Moon. Oh, and the Hermit. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Sag, Leo, does not have to be, okay? But somebody does feel some sort of sadness, regret, fear, uncertainty, and even alone with the Hermit card here. Now, this can also represent that somebody is looking at the situation with different eyes, perhaps. For some of you, somebody is sad, unsure of what to do, but they need this alone time. Maybe even getting their own beliefs in order. Emotionally detaching and manifesting, creating something new. Seeing from a different perspective. Somebody could be feeling stuck as well. Let me see this Oracle deck. I don't feel... I kind of want to know more. So that, to me, I'm almost getting the sense of something didn't feel like it was enough. I also get the sense of, like, not feeling satiated. Am I saying that right? Karmic relationship and engagement ring. So fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. And then engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. All right. I literally just shuffled and the same cards came out. Hierophant, Eight of Cups, Magician. I think you're going to be shocked, Pisces. King of Cups here, some masculine energy coming out of nowhere. Knight of Cups coming forth. The only thing that I'm getting here is that Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, there's still an attraction here. There's a little bit of an offer with this Page of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, which is partnership, okay? I feel like someone is still very much hurt, very wounded warrior, heartache, still present. Patience, truth, making a decision, a new beginning of the past, but still conflicted. Yes, no, maybe so. Really want to. Still don't know. Still pissed off. Caught in limbo. Somebody comes in quickly. Waiting to right wrongs. Feeling... I feel like I'm just going to say the same thing over and over, Pisces. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Let's take out the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Got to make sure I have to do the shorts for Aquarius. Just make sure I remember their cards. All right, Pisces. What is your cards for advice and clarity? Be sure to check out the nice 1st of March. And be sure to check out the shorts section where I'm going to post the description and the personal inquiry. But here I will let you know what the cards are. All right, you have expansion and acceptance. Let's see what that is. Okay, so expansion says, I'm just going to read the story, and then again, in the shorts, you will find the explanation and the description of the story. Sky God was seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of Earth to feel serene when they looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. So the card is about counseling, connections, and progress, wise counsel, fruitful collaboration, spiritual support, state of uncertainty, and being guided. Which, yes, being guided. I already said that with the Chariot card that showed up in the beginning. So acceptance. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like that pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry... Sorry, my phone's dying. Maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. This card's about new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short, manifesting, knowledge, and luck are all the keywords for this. When I accept myself, I find love. So, Pisces. know. I have this... expansion and acceptance. There is, with these cards, these oracle cards that just showed up, there is a sense of growth. It's like life is opening up. And it could be that a part of you is, I don't know if the word is afraid. Afraid of letting go of certain things that just don't fit into the new life. There's growth. Growth. Forgiveness. Forgiveness, abundance, creation, soulmate. So I could just keep pulling out cards, but Pisces, just a little bit more for Pisces. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. There could be a reconciliation. I feel like there's a partnership here or another person, somebody that's like tied at a soul level. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Fool card. There's stress, anxiety, overthinking. Oh my goodness. So holding back. It's so sad because, look, stress and anxiety, feeling trapped by one's own thoughts. It could be needing the courage to overcome the suffering, the pain, etc. Or there might be a holding back because of that. But what's truly wanted is this harmony. But there's a lot of pain there. Like I see it here in the cards. But then following that, there's this wanting to work something out, wanting to speak the truth, wanting to be clear, and wanting to take this leap of faith. Now, from the cards that showed up before for you, there is this energy of growth, of expansion, of just something much more beautiful. And to step into that, to jump into that, there's something here that needs to be left behind. It's something that just kept you in the circle of struggle, of self-defeat, of self-sabotage, or if it's not self, it's an environment or a person that, well, just brought all of that. And the funny thing is that we tell ourselves like, oh, this person is what's bothering me. The problem is outside of me. The problem is my environment, blah, blah, blah. Great, fantastic. But you're an adult. So what do? You go away from that situation. You have the power to. Oh, but it's not that easy because you're making excuses. So do you hate the situation that you're in? Do you hate the bad habits that you have? I'm just giving examples. Do you hate, I don't know, how someone is treating you, how other people talk to you? Do you hate the I don't know, the slave job you have? You can get out of that. Obviously, we're not talking about like extreme situations. I didn't think that far just because like I thought, well, what if somebody is like, oh, you know what? I was actually, well, this wouldn't be the case. I was actually kidnapped and I don't know how to get out of here. I don't have a rebuttal for that just yet, because I would if I had the time to think about it, because whatever, that's just how I am. But for the purpose of this reading, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pisces, if it's a job that's disrespecting you, that overworks you because you do what you need to do because you're the most reliable person, or because, you know, you're always offering yourself and they just take advantage and they don't respect you, look for something else. Nobody's saying leave the job and be, you know, not working. Everyone has bills to pay, but you can make an effort to look for something else. You can make an effort to, I don't know, whatever other options there is. If the company is great, but it's just the department that you work in is garbage, I don't know, maybe applying for a different position at the place. Or maybe it's time to look at what you really want. Maybe there is, I don't know, a talent that you have that you would like to share with others. And I know it's not, you can't be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to leave my job and then I'm going to start my hobby. And then what if I don't make money? Yeah, I get that. I mean, what do you think I'm doing with tarot? I don't leave my job to come and do tarot because this is what I love to do and what I wish was my job. Obviously, I have bills to pay. I have kids to feed. You know what I mean? But it's something that I do and that I hope and I put in effort and whatnot. So it's the same thing with that. If it's about a relationship, if a relationship isn't working out for you, one, I always like to say, okay, this is called the Forgiving Tarot. You know, you do want to forgive. You do want to give. I just feel like people do deserve chances. But you got to also realize that there's a thin line there. When are you being taken advantage of? When are you actually being abused? You know, you can't keep making up excuses for the other person either. So if there is a relationship, first look at yourself. Like, is there something? Like, have some sort of self-awareness. If you're watching tarot, there is some sense of an ability to have self-awareness, to want to grow, right? So you can look at yourself like, what am I doing that may not be contributing to the growth of this relationship? What am I doing that may be, you know, hindering the relationship or destroying the relationship or whatever? Or is there something that I need to do that I have not? You know, is there effort? If you feel like you've been doing what you should and it's the other person is not putting in effort or they're not taking into account, like let's say you take into account how someone feels, but the other person won't do that for you, you got to look at that. Okay. You have to look at that. You can't just sit there, like I said, and make up excuses and sit there and hope and pray that things are going to change. When do things start to change? When we take action. So what action do you have to take? Put a boundary? Leave? What is it that you have to do? Because you can't sit there and complain and not do anything. And now I'm not saying this is you. Maybe this is for the person that you're dealing with. But I do see here that there is some sort of partnership, wanting to work something out, wanting to take a leap of faith again. For some of you, if you're absolutely not dealing with someone or absolutely not returning to something, although I do feel that it may come back around. There may be a partnership here coming for you, but there might be some time of healing that you might need. How do you have the wishes card and the harmony card come together? This is really, really lovely. So the energy is there for you. Can Pisces be healers? Yeah, Pisces can be healers. I mean, anybody could be healers, to be honest. But water signs in particular, yes. And you don't have to be a Pisces sun. You could have Pisces somewhere else in your chart. Because Pisces is the 12th house, and the 12th house is about healing. It's about spirituality, but not this like type of mainstream spirituality. It's more of like actual inner enlightenment, kind of like guru type, monastery type of spirituality. It's kind of like prayer, but prayer to actually help develop the soul, as opposed to prayer asking for forgiveness and asking for things that we need. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a connection with spirit, with God, whatever you want to label it. So Pisces do tend to have this ability. It's easier to flow into that ability, yes. Now, because you can be healers, doesn't mean that everybody needs your healing. How do I explain it? Sometimes your healing is not enabling another person. Sometimes you think you're healing another person by constantly forgiving, by constantly, doing good, being there. But sometimes the best way to help a person is to let them just do them, because you're going to completely destroy yourself, and then who's going to heal the healer? You know what I mean? So there is a bit of a responsibility there when we are healers, or label ourselves as healers, or whatever, feel appointed as healers. You can't just keep constantly giving to others and then be depleted. You know what I mean? It's like if you want to go live amongst the poor and help the poor, who's helping you? Not the poor. The poor can't help you, So you have to do for yourself to be able to also do for others. Yeah, and praying over people if they were healed. Yeah, because you're sending that intention. There's a genuine intention for someone to be healed. But then again, that's only possible if the other person is open to that, It's like if you tell a homeless person, hey, in this box is $1 million. Take it. It's going to help you change your life. And they're skeptical and they're like, I don't know if I believe that. I've been wronged so many times. Like, no, just take it. Just take it. And they don't take it. Nothing's going to change. But if they take it, and things can change. Same way of how you can heal others. You can't really force them to accept the healing unless a part of them is open to that. Anyway, Pisces. I think there's something good here. There is something good here for you. Trying to see Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, 4th house. There may be something new that you want to do in regards to home, mom, your sacred space of home. There might be something new there that you want to do or look into. I'm not exactly sure what. Maybe it's creating a safer environment for yourself, like one where you get to come home and you actually feel at ease, feel at peace. Maybe it's redecorating. For some of you, maybe you want to connect with a mother more. Maybe you want to turn a new leaf, so to speak. But something about the home environment, just throwing it out there, may not resonate for everyone, but it's there. So Pisces, if you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.